Thursday Thunder.
Again?
Proudly brought to you by Kodiak Attack. We'll get into that later.
Yeah, we will. Okay, fair enough.
What's up?
Not much. How are you?
You were meant to train this morning with me and you didn't.
I was. I'm going to train right after we finish filming.
Yeah, right.
And
it's a good thing I've got a reliable training partner. Because that's twice this week.
Yes, I know, I'm sorry. Tomorrow I'm going to be here for you guys.
Deadlifts tomorrow.
Yes, I'm starting at 170, aren't I?
Something like that.
Yeah, great.
What else has been happening otherwise?
Well, just been busy actually.
Yeah?
Cleaning, organising, getting everything sorted, doing the pinch tests, which have been good.
Cool.
A lot of excitement there.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about
Very
yourself?
good. Same old. Always stuff going on. Well, let's get into some news.
Yes.
Been big things happening in bodybuilding. Mm-hmm. One of the biggest things that was announced this week was that the Arnold Classic Asia has been cancelled for this year.
That was the first Arnold Classic to be cancelled, hasn't it?
Well, it is, yes. So, interesting implications because it was cancelled, I think, about 7 or 8 weeks out.
That would.
So there's a lot of Aussies apparently were flying out to there. So there's a lot of people booked flights, accommodation, and everything, and now there's no show. Well,
that's a kick in the ass.
Yeah, but it's also, I mean, this most sort of gets back to what we were saying about the Arnold Classics.
Yeah.
You know, there's maybe too many. I don't know. Tony Doherty last year was involved with the first one, but he wasn't involved with this one at all. So Tony's got nothing to do with it. He stepped back and left it to the actual promoters there in Hong Kong. Mm-hmm. But yeah, something's happened and the pin's being pulled. So interesting.
Yeah, well, maybe more about that as it progresses.
Yeah, I don't know. Tony didn't make any comments, so and he's got nothing to do with it, so that's fair enough. In other big news, was announced this week on the TGA, the Therapeutic Goods Association in Australia. They're the controlling body who control sort of sports supplements, nutrients, medicines, and things like that. You know, they keep us safe. The TGA. Now they have put in a proposal that DMBA and its derivatives, DMHA, etc., are all going to be banned.
Yes.
The proposal date is for October the 1st. So in about 3 months' time. Now what's interesting is that they have put these ingredients on what's called Schedule 10, I think it was, which is above heroin.
It's more addictive than heroin. Keep that in mind. So when you see people lining up lines of Total War or anything like that, you know something's bad. So, look, it was interesting. If you go onto the Therapeutic Goods Association, don't bump the camera. If you go onto the Therapeutic Goods Association's website, you'll be able to find the link to it. Yeah.
Now, at the moment, it's all a proposal, but it started as a proposal with the DMHA and it went ahead. Now, if it happens on that day, what it means is that there is no grace period or anything. That's it.
It's just gone.
It's gone. Shops have to pull it off the shelf, everything else. So, but it's an interim date at the moment, but they will have to then confirm that so that people have got a chance to get rid of stocks or return stocks.
It just makes no sense that people don't even know, like, there's been no bad uses of people going overdosing on it or taking too much.
No, there isn't. Look, it is frustrating when you see things like the biggest killers in Australia is alcohol and tobacco. You know, and they're all fine. You know, and they just pick on the supplement industry. Look, sometimes there is a valid reason for what they do, but this just seems crazy. There really doesn't seem to be any evidence on this website showing why they're doing it.
Yeah, there is none.
No, they're just talking about other shops that have promoted DMHA and DMBA, which is ampcitrate, as similar components to DMAA.
Yeah.
And that seems to be their reason. Oh, well, if this stuff's similar to DMAA, we've got to ban it.
Yeah.
So it's how they work is a little bit frustrating, you know. But when DMAA was banned, everyone freaked out. Oh my God, what's going to happen with our pre-workouts? And pre-workouts continue to evolve and get better. Now, I've spoken to a number of supplement companies and everything. Rest assured, there are lots of ingredients that they haven't even released yet.
Oh yeah.
That are going to work just as good or just as better, or even more so, which will then come in, eventually get banned, and replaced by another one.
There's always something stronger.
The supplement industry will continue to evolve and move ahead. So we'll keep you posted on that when the date actually comes into play. But at the moment, October 1st.
In the meantime, buy up lots of stock from AustralianMuscle.com.
Another thing that was interesting, the IFBB announced an amateur Olympia at this year's Mr. Olympia contest in America.
That'll be exciting.
So my impression was that the winner of that amateur Olympia will then be offered their pro card and they can compete the next day in the Mr. Olympia contest.
That'd be good.
Yeah.
There could be like one of those amateurs that's like, whoa, where did he come from?
Well, that's right. So this is now I think it was only open to American competitors.
Seemed to be.
Yeah. So I don't think it was open to overseas competitors. So
if you're American, you'd have a chance.
So that could be interesting. That you'll see an amateur compete the night before and then be crowned and get his pro card. If he chooses to, he can compete the next day in the Mr. Olympia contest. Josh Lenanowitz, I think he announced his competition, and I think he's doing the Vancouver Pro.
That'd be exciting.
So that's in about 6 or 7 weeks' time.
See how he goes.
Yeah. So he's put up a number of videos and pictures, and he's looking big, and he's starting to get lean. So he has to go, for him to qualify for the Olympia, he has to win.
Yeah.
He hasn't got enough points. He's not going to get enough points leading up to the Olympia. So he's doing a couple of shows, and he's going to have to win one of them to get into the Olympia.
Well, I reckon he'll win. I mean,
yeah. Look, I think it depends on which show he goes into. I think out of the last shows that were on, even like the California Pro and the Toronto Pro, he would have won those.
Oh yeah, definitely, hands down, easily.
So I think he should do well.
Yeah.
Before we move on to some products, I just want to touch on something that I see happen a lot on social media, and I just want to let you know, if you're a sponsored athlete for a supplement company or whatever, what you have to remember is that how you conduct yourself on social media can really affect whether you're going to continue to be a sponsored athlete or you're going to get any more sponsored athlete. Yeah. So I see some people acting like real dicks on social media, and what you have to remember that other companies are watching you all the time.
Oh yeah, you're constantly scouting.
This really applies to if you are looking to be a sponsored athlete. The first thing we as companies look at is your social media profile.
Yeah.
And we'll look at all of your social media profiles, and we'll look at it back a long way.
Oh yeah, I've heard a lot of stories. So I've heard some people getting in, becoming athletes, but then them going back like 3 years in their Facebook, there's a picture of you posing with like alcohol and.
Well, that's right. So just remember that how you conduct yourself is going to make a huge impact on whether you will continue to stay as a sponsored athlete or whether you're going to get a sponsorship. First thing I look at when I'm looking at anyone to sponsor is how they conduct themselves on social media. Yeah.
Don't act like a dick.
Don't be a dick. Yeah.
Don't openly bag other companies. Don't constantly say you're the best around, that sort of thing. You're like, and just don't bag other people and even federations and everything. Just do your own thing. Promote yourself in the company that you're representing, and you'll do well. Yeah. Not rocket science.
No, I'll leave it at that. All right, talk us through about, we got this new Kodiak Attack pre-workout that's just come in.
I'll be using this in a minute, actually.
I used that this morning, which is most probably why I'm talking really rapidly. I thought it was really good. I felt really good, still feeling really good, had a really good workout. The flavours in this are crazy flavours.
Yeah, they've gone very it's very Americanized.
So the flavour there is a rainbow fruit.
Right there, rainbow fruit.
Which is, it's like a fruit punch, but it's nothing like they're very bubblegummy type flavours. So you've got sweet and tangy, you've got cherry candy, geeky grape, lime candy, orange candy, rainbow fruit, Swedish punch,
Swedish punch?
Sweetish.
Oh, this is
not Swedish.
This said Swedish punch. So the flavours are all, and they are bubblegummy is the best way to describe it. Like, that was really nice. So just talk a little bit about what's in there. Well, essentially, it is just a standard pre-workout. 350 milligrams of caffeine, so a fair bit.
It's on that high side.
Yeah, but it's also got those aminos that's going to counteract that that overly long feeling. They have gone with the chemical compound names on the back, which is one thing that's very interesting. When people see it, like, oh wow, that's new. But essentially, it's got 3 grams of beta-alanine, which is going to give you that skin tingling sensation. Acetyl-L-tyrosine, creatine, a very interesting stimulant in there called N-phenylpheneth. I already put it down here. Essentially, it's called Aerogerensis extract. It's a Chinese herb, but funny, it has the similar effects as DMHA.
Okay.
So yeah, that could bleep that out.
But see, that's going to be, that's what that TGA thing, going back to that. They this time covered themselves. Well, last time they said DMHA is banned. Now they're saying DMBA, DMHA, and all other derivatives and affiliates are going to be banned. So this would be one that would be on that list again.
It also has cysteine 5-diphosphylcholine, which is acetylcholine, which is a more potent form of choline, so a very powerful nootropic.
So he's got the nootropic as well.
And then uses aherpesine, which is again another nootropic.
And it's a good price. You're looking at 30 serves. It's about 25 to 30 serves per container for $59.95.
Very good.
So that's available now in store and online at Australian Muscle with free delivery.
Yes.
Cool.
Nationwide.
Battery lights flashing. Let's wrap it up quickly.
Yes.
We have got back in stock now the protein bread company. Protein pizza base.
Bread mix.
Protein bread mix and protein muffin mix.
Which
these are back in. These are low carb, gluten free, no sugar. All you basically add is water and eggs.
Egg whites.
These are also now available in store and online. They're really nice. So if you want to keep control of your carbs and enjoy your bread, these are the go.
Or enjoy your muffins.
Exactly right.
As I do.
Or a pizza base.
Or a pizza base.
So you got a pizza base, you got muffins, and you got 2 breads. You got a standard bread mix and a seed bread mix. So check them out online or in store at Australian Muscle. That's it. We're going to get going before our battery goes out. It's flashing dramatically. Don't forget, guys, like and share, and we'll catch you guys all next week on Thursday Thunder.